everyone, it's Ed Hoogerdyk sharing with you a few thoughts, a few farewells, a few goodbyes. I wasn't looking forward to doing this, but it has come to that time. I was looking back all the way to 2017 when I first met the ARPA team in Ottawa, and I remember phoning my wife saying, wow, this is going to be something special. This is going to be such a cool gig. And I said, but I am scared. I'm so nervous. And she said, why? And I said, because they're all smart people. They're so smart. Matter of fact, my ARPA colleagues are so smart that even when we socialize around a campfire, they get into heated debates about in vitro fertilization around a campfire. That's how smart they are, but that's not only how smart they are, that's how dedicated they are. And somehow we did gel together and work together very well over these past 5-6 years. I think it's worth giving a shout out, a big thank you to Mark Penninga, to Andre Schutten, for Mike Schutten for having faith in me in the first place. Also especially to Mike, who has been a good friend, a colleague, a mentor, a coach over the past 6 years. Leadership team, John and Teresa and Colin and Mike as well. It's been such a pleasure working with you over the past years. We were charting this new course. The grassroots team, Levi, Ryan, Jolene, Lori, the grassroots team, of course, is the best team. All my colleagues, past and present, the ARPA board members, past and present, thank you so much for all of your support. So highlights stand out. First of all, anything youth, working with our youth clubs, youth conferences, God and Government Youth. Before you think we have so many issues amongst our youth, there are so many blessings we have with our youth. The hundreds of youth across the country that are politically engaged is so cool to see. By God's grace, establishing so many ARPA chapters across the prairies was so cool. Relationships first, policy second. So many new relationships formed amongst grassroots all across the prairies and all across the country. Some really cool relationships with government. Some MLAs are still reaching out to me, so I think that's really, really cool. A big highlight, being invited by the Premier to the throne speech and being able to address a panel on things like family law was also really cool. The ultimate highlight was Fall Tour 2023, where I could be on all the Fall Tour stops all across the country, forming so many new relationships with our grassroots. There's a lot of cool things going on with ARPA Canada. But now it's a new calling, a calling of being a caregiver, of getting into the caregiving role. And I thought I'd leave you with some final thoughts and urging you to be caregivers in your communities, to check the vitals in your communities and to get active. I'll leave you with something I've spoken about at a number of presentations over the past couple of years. Psalm 41 verse 1, blessed is he who considers the poor. Now the word poor doesn't just refer to poor, it refers to the weak, the vulnerable, those who are down and out, those who cannot speak up for themselves. And the word considers is loaded. It's urging us to pay close attention to those who are weak and vulnerable and down and out and can't speak up for themselves, to seek to understand the causes of their life condition, and finally to spend significant time and energy to change their life situation. So be a caregiver in your provinces, in your local towns and cities, and of course in our nation as well. So it's goodbye, it's farewell. God bless you all, and may God keep our land glorious and free. Take care.